Is that going to be enough, though, for Snake to go even the bottom lane?
It'll have to be, because of how much time they've had to prep for game one. You can tell within the draft phase. You can tell probably practicing this composition numerous times. This one is where it counts.
They targeted Uzi and Champion Select. They've locked in both their compositions. RNG going up against Snake. The first match of our quarterfinals. Let's get on to the rift for game number one. They're coming through. Smite battle between SFM as well. Is going to take it down. No, actually just first blood picked up instantly. Coming up by Jin there. They do get the blue buff. They do continue chasing on down. RNG already losing their jungler. Still chasing forward. Pillar is there. Forcing a flash out of Uzi. Disaster start for RNG.
The Olaf, that's a very scary poke to be able to run into the enemy jungle with. He just decided that he was going to use his face for it.
Is he in trouble here, though? SFM goes for a Raptor invader, and MLXG catches him, wins a war, comes down, knocking me up to the turret. MLXG gets his blue buff back and gets a revenge kill against SOFM. Doesn't get the damage he wants onto Gorkwa, just to summon the spell being burnt.
Yeah, he had to flash just because Xiaohu had full soul fragments, level, or at least 5 stacks.
Oh no, but SOFM, he gets pulled back by Xiaohu. Gorkwa can't save him with the ultimate. Third kill being picked up here by RNG. Taunt connects, they get some damage onto Xiaohu, but again, look who's right behind. It's MLXG pulling back Gorkwa once more, forced to use his ultimate to try and jump out of this fight, but it doesn't go too far at all. MLXG throws another axe, picks up that kill, now chasing that SOFM, he flashes into it, Swain rips him back, MLXG survives as well, and it's a double kill for Olaf.
So RNG can decide to play a lot more forward.
We have to give credit to Let Me in the bottom lane here, because he's been holding his own against Flandre. Now he's finally going to get some help from Xiaohu. Ghost is being used the ultimate. Ornn's ultimate gets used as well. Can they lock him down? Riposte is there, gets pulled back by Xiaohu over. So much damage is coming out from the bird, and it is the word as well. Xiaohu with the kill, helping out Let Me in the bottom lane.
That's all I'm asking for at this point. Sure, you have 2 points of control wards with
he doesn't need a controller when he does stuff like that though, Raz. Locks down the 80 carry from Snake, goes into bird form. Hoodia trying to run away, but the undertow constantly connecting against Crystal. Galio's jumping in, that's another rip back as well as the ultimate pops. Hoodia's in massive trouble as well, forced to flash away. Snake loses the 80 carry, and he pulls back Gorkwa. The little tiger is a monster at the moment, locking down Snake member after Snake member. 2 kills picked up by Snake. Now they're just sieging top lane in a turret. They put a control ward in range of that turret as well. That's all firm as well as Xiaohu sending his whole wards to the end of the nail up there. The root pulls him back. There is a blast cone there and sends him deeper into his jungle. Uzi flashing forward as well. That's going to be a dead SOFM. RNG find a pick.
To get a top laner rolling.
Well, they're rotating everyone down to the bottom lane. They give up on Baron control because you know what? If they can kill Flandre, it doesn't matter. That's the last lane that RNG have to push at the moment. Snake are trying to collapse. Flandre is going forward against Let Me. Gorkwa's jumping into the fight. They might be able to take down RNG's top lane. The massive tank should fall here. Snake, they're not going to be able to get the first kill yet because Stopwatch is being used by Let Me. Gorkwa finally picks it up, but a double kill is matched by Xiaohu. Uzi picks one up for himself as well, and everyone from Snake that collapsed finally falls. Only SOFM left to defend the bait. He missed the train to get into the bottom lane with Hoodia, and now Xiaohu's teleported into the lane as well, looking to collapse. RNG are looking for the ace before they march towards the Nexus. Zonya's being used as well by Xiaohu to deny the turret aggro, and they're pushing for the win.
Pad the stats, pad the stats. All right, so RNG getting the win on this one, and that's a dominating start to a best of 5.
Dominating start, they go 1-up over Snake.
I wanted to see the heal or smite, just because that's been the go-to summoner spells if he has.
He wants to kill him. He's going to try and
kill
kill him in the top lane, Raz.
It's going to be rough.
But it is going to be Flandre picking up one of his signature picks of Vladimir. How the heck do Snake engage a team fight? Because besides Alistar's committal CC, I don't see too much else coming out from Snake's team comp.
Yeah, it's going to be around flank positions. Now, Alistar, you're right, is the only point of focus if they can go in for easy headbutt pulverize. But this is why I'm okay with it, because when they team fight with Vladimir, Flandre has been exceptional at proper flank positions. So I want to see what he can do here, because throughout the regular season, it's been spot on.
Against a Karma, a Zaya Rakan, a Gragas, champions that are well known for disengaging Raz. Yes, Rakan can engage himself, but can protect Zaya very well too.
And while that's the case, biggest worry about Gragas, not the Sejuani, of course, that we're seeing him on top of a pig, but the Gragas, is that you want to utilize your ulti to disengage. Problem is that if you're getting flanked by a Vladimir, you throw your ulti at him, obviously you can just pull, or if you get the Vladimir away, you have multiple positions to worry about. So I'm more worried about the mid-range that Xayah has going up against all of these mid to long range mages.
Going to be curious to track. RNG were very dominant in game number 1, and Snake have changed their draft heading into game 2. We'll have to see if it's going to be enough. Let's get on to the rift. Game 2, RNG taking on Snake Esports. The faster you can go, the better. But they're collapsing into the bottom lane. Teleport's being thrown down by Snake as well. Uzi and Ming trying to go back away from this one. Initiation onto Ming, but he dives straight back in against SOFM. Trying to go dueling against LPL. Flashes away, not going to be enough. Xiaohu gets first blood. Teleport gets cancelled on the top side of the map as well.
It's just very hard to make the gank worthwhile when you're going up against Xayah or Kron. It's so safe. Another dive here.
Oh, here's the dive from RNG. This time, Ming gets the combo down. Crystal's locked down underneath his turret, trying to defend against Uzi and Ming. Very low on health, going one-on-one. Ultimate gets used by Uzi. Denies the aggro from the turret. Top lane falls. They found a flank onto Guokwa using the ultimate nice and early. Ming's going to try and lock him down. The healing is not going to be enough. It gets popped, but Ming picks up that kill for RNG. Crystal, the only last push for Xiaohu to check is going to be the middle one. Tries to lock him down with the tethers, breaks it. Teleport in the backlines coming up from Flandre, looking for this fight. They might have clustered the Xiaohu. Hoodia makes his way to the top lane as well. Shields are not going to be enough for this Karma. Flandre picks up that kill. SOFM still trying to run away though. Sorry, if it wasn't a control ward that was placed down, just yellow trinket, you'd understand that, but it was a control ward. Oh no, Hoodia, a little bit disrespectful there. Tries to headbutt LMHG, cancels it with the body bob, throws him back with the ultimate. Crystal now taking some damage as well from Xiaohu. They find the pick on Snake support. Look at the push.
Because they can just allow Narc to do quite a bit.
But they found it. SOFM just gets picked off, Raz. He walks a little bit too far forward, and RNG was still waiting for him. It makes sense. They're ahead. They don't need to make these risky plays. They can play it slow and steady and catch out Snake like they are now. Hoodia's got no ultimate. He's got no flash. He is dead. A 4 of 5 stars coming out from RNG. Uzi is already on the front lines, keeping distance away from Guokwa. Flandre looking for the flank in the back lines. Pops Xiaohu. Sarah's embrace wells, locking to try and keep him alive. Uzi on the front lines again, going in, gets the first kill. Guokwa turns to Crystal, turns to Flandre for the double kill. Only Crystal and SOFM left alive. 3 more being picked up by his allies to protect him, and they've already killed an AD carry. This is not looking good for Snake. Hoodia is going to fall as well. Let Me is trying to go mega as fast as he can, constantly trying to chase down SFM. Tanking turret doesn't care at the moment. They find a pick out of nowhere, Raz.
I mean, it's going to have to be at their Nexus turret.
Doesn't matter. They don't get a chance, Raz. Because MLXG says, SOFM, you have nothing to do in this game. Summoner's Rift is mine, the jungle is mine, and Let Me wants to try and go for the ace as well. 4 minutes left for Snake. Hoodia forced to use his ultimate. Swain goes into Mega form, but Mega now jumps to the back lines of the Nexus. Crystal's in trouble once again. Uzi's looking to try and dive the fountain. The AP duos are trying to come back in, but Uzi still has his eyes on the fountain. Takes down the support, looking for Guokwa next. Gets the double kill, jumps back on top of Flandre, throws out the ultimate, will finally get taken down by Crystal. Uzi still moving forward. His support is gone. Doesn't matter. Uzi's picked up his 2,000 career kill in the LPL. He is now #1 in kills in the LPL, and he's looking to try and solidify that with a win here over Snake in game 2.
Maybe get 2001. Let's see if he can get 2 for him.
He's going for it. Flandre's gone. Crystal probably going to be next. Fight against Smite Best. Big lock-in as well. Shield come out from Karma. He's still going. He wants more. Pattern those stats as they take Snake to match point.
Changes things quite a bit because Gogo picked up the Orianna thinking it was going to be a sure deal in the mid lane pick. Gragas, especially, I'll say Galio, especially versus the Orianna. Orianna is going to be going towards tier very early on. Versus tier users, should be well and starting to contest for push, and he might have that access towards the bottom lane.
Raz, do RNG have too much magic damage here though?
The answer to that one is yes.
Because there's 3 tanks from the side of Snake as well. Very little physical damage unless Uzi pulls an SMLZ, goes towards crit, because everyone from that team, from support to top laner, does magic damage.
And that's the thing. Right now, RNG's composition is completely centered around bot lane push and the protection and teamfight mid game. You're right, when they get into the later portions of the game and itemizing for these major tanks from Snake come through, then it's going to be difficult. But with how clean RNG's been playing it throughout the entire playoffs, not just the series, then you don't want to give them that early game lead because you're not going to get to the late game.
That's only when that damage is going to become relevant. Because first, yes, you can build resistances nice and early, but 1 or 2 items are not going to matter if you're against a 4,000 or 5,000 gold deficit. But it's a wholesome composition for Snake. Something staple. Tanky top laner with good initiation. SOFM's on his Sejuani. Comfort picks for mid lane, comfort picks for bottom lane. If they were going to start a reverse sweep, this is the composition to do so with.
Yep, and of course, level 6 is going to be a key point for Snake to bridge them into that late game point because Sejuani, especially on SOFM, He wants to start the fights early so he can find his team at least even before that 10-minute mark.
Hang on there. SFM wants to start the fights early, even if he's not on Sejuani.
That's true. You got
SFM
me.
wants to start fights with Raptors, wants to start fights with everyone. MXG's on his hit list as well.
Coming into the venue, I had to stop him a few times picking fights with the members.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully he's able to pick the right fight here against RNG, because it's match point for them. We're getting onto the Rift for game number 3. They press the attack more often than not, going for fleet footwork in this matchup. Letme's in trouble though. Flandre is going for a gank, tries to charge it towards the wall. Instead, still flashing forward, throws down the pillar, Ignite is ticking. SFM doesn't get the charge knockup. Ultimate's being used, but cancelled by the frozen domain. It's nowhere to be seen as MXG is going for a gank against Houdier here. Even the ultimate being used by Tom Kench to get behind Alistar. Flash is available, Houdier jumps over the wall. MXG, he's not going to follow just yet, but Ming jumps over the wall first. Tongue Lash going to slow down Houdier. No flash available for Alistar, still level 5 as well, and Uzi picks up a kill for RNG. Bottom lane, Houdier is actually going for an aggressive move against Ming. SFM's here, throws out the ultimate, locks down Tom Kench. Grey health, not going to be available. Crystal gets a kill for Snake in the bottom lane, relieves some pressure.
Move from the lane and heal up. Okay, he's getting dived.
Big flank in the bottom lane. Crystal gets body bump, knocked into the wall as well. Uzi gets knocked back by Houdier, but Crystal, good use of the ultimate, jumps back towards Ming, eats him up, good damage coming through. Uzi ignores Houdier, jumping forward, throws out the hail of arrows, gets a kill for himself, but MXG, he's died to a turret. Houdier picked up that kill for himself. Xiaohu now going to try and hunt him down. Alistar does have flash available, no ultimate though, means the taunt is going to connect. Houdier is going to fall, 2-for-1 trade in the bottom lane. Rinse and repeat, bottom lane ganks over and over again with MLXG as well as Ming. Galleon now jumping into the mix as well. Crystal trying to go toe-to-toe in the back lines, taking a lot of damage. Shield comes out from the ultimate, but is it going to be enough? He's the first to fall. MLXG gets that kill, and now taking a look and see if he's going to be able to survive. No, he's not. Gragas falls. Meanwhile, big knocker coming out of Flandre. Shockwave is good for Guorko as well as the fall of Houdier. They're in the bouncy castle, but it doesn't look like a Snake that's having fun at the moment, because RNG 4-3, trapping Snake on their side of the map. Being aggressive against Xiaohu. SFM's going to come in for the gank as well. Connects with the slow. Ultimate comes out from Flandre as well, looking to lock him down. Flashes over from that one. Taunt is good. Is it going to stop them? No, it's not. SFM gets that kill.
Inner track towards this mid lane turret. Get a little bit of chip on it. In fact, they have a wave just behind them as well, so they can use that one.
Houdier's taking so much damage. Uzi locks him down. Ultimate doesn't matter for this cow. He might be angry, but Uzi can definitely milk those as the rest of Snake try to back away. Leads for themselves, but nothing much.
And people will be wondering, why is there no follow-up damage? I guess we'll have to find out if there is follow-up damage in this fight.
They're fighting on 2 fronts, though. Trying to engage into Ming, as well as engage into Xiaohu, but they knock back Flandre. He's so low, locked down by the Chains of Corruption. Realmwarp's going to bring Let Me in as well. Crystal's trying to kite this one back out, but everyone in the backline is being bounced around by the bouncy castle of RNG. Uzi picks up a double kill, and now it's RNG that look towards Baron. If there's no banner of command minion down there, Raz, he can clear it very quickly and teleport into the fight, but Snake are going to try and force it now.
Yeah, there's no rise there. He has to show up for the fight.
They go for the force. Knockup is good onto Uzi. No damage coming out from the AD carry, and they kill the mid laner from RNG to kick off the fight.
And here's the thing, they're going straight back towards Baron, but they're setting up for another fight. Houdier is in a really proper position for another bait.
What do they do without their mid laner? 40 seconds, way too long for him to join the second fight. Houdier finds Uzi in the back lines. Ming flashes to try and save him, spits him back out, kiting this one back. MXG's locked down, but Kai'Sa tags him, jumps in the back lines. Uzi's forced over the wall and gets the 2 tags with Snake. He gets one. Chain CC. Crystal's now going to try and join the fight. Heals into it. Let me try to fight this one out. Double kill picked up by Crystal. He's looking for it. Gets the triple. Quadra stolen away by Guorko.
And they're TPing onto the bottom lane wave, and it's big enough.
And they waited for the right time to strike.
Yeah, they saw a play miles away. We were talking about the push advantage Flandre have, and he made the play happen.
They did it. They finally found their team-fighting team composition. They executed against RNG. They've come to Shanghai for a fight, but they're not done just yet. Crystal is on the Nexus. Galio throws out the ultimate, trying to defend this one. She's back up. They put up a Dace's fence. Crystal is going to fall. The AD carry is dead. Galio's got a double kill. RNG defend their Nexus, but what can they get for this? Flandre is taking way too much damage. Locked down underneath the turret. Raz, they didn't even get Baron. Baron is available for RNG to take here.
40-second death timer. The TP coming through from Let Me with an equally massive wave.
Can he steal this? Because Let Me and Xiaohu are not here. Tom Kench is waiting in the wings. They have no vision on this Baron. Tower is going to fall. They get objectives for themselves. There are pings towards top lane as well. Wards are placed down, instantly cleared out. 3,000 hit points. Another one being placed down by SFM. He wants this.
Low.
He's very low. He has to stop taking this Baron. He has to be careful. SFM's looking to go in. They slide it. No, he got it! He started it too early. SOFM steals the Baron away. He gets the kill as well. He will fall, but he is a hero for Chongqing right now.
Of course, it's Guoguo and SOFM. Udia can make the play. They just need to get towards that next.
Flandre says, let's go. Let's fight right now. Ming is going to be able to save Uzi. MLG disengaged. Uzi's back out. The 80 carry for RNG is still alive. Flandre tries to charge back in, but Hudia is probably going to be the first casualty here. The Alsa ultimate is going to expire, but no! Crystal, what is this? He's already got one. He's looking for another for himself. Going forward, has Flandre by his side. Big shockwave to backlines, and then a sunset to the backlines as well. Snake have done it. They keep their hopes and dreams alive. They take down RNG in game number 3.
Only problem is that usually the Klepto Shen is also tagged up with the support item for Bandit procs, but he's not going to be able to get that for himself. So I think he just goes Grasping the Undying, has himself pretty deep into the Resolve tree so he can find himself not getting pushed out of lane.
Well, you also got what you wanted, Raz. Guoguo picks up Vladimir in the mid lane. It's not going to be Flandre's pick this time around. Instead, they get a real tank.
I'd like to call this the Do-and-Be composition.
This
back in
is the
Xiaogu, yeah, we keep traveling and back in time because when Xiaogu,
we got it.
Okay, it worked out. He didn't drop his papers too. Would have been a mess.
You can't do that, Raz. You drop your papers in front of the other coach, he sees your strategies, it's all over.
Oh, it's over.
Look, they all have photographic memories. They're all really smart people. Like, the smartest people.
Exactly. And honestly, the cameraman would have been incredibly, I would say, graceful enough to not pull the camera from him until he went to the back. And that would have been bad for the production.
You were saying, take us back in time, Raz.
Don't be composition. Shen, Vladimir. Vladimir is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. Of course, Jin is not going to be the damage dealer. He's going to be setting up for these team fights. So my focus is going to be on how Vladimir plays out these fights. And if Shen can support it quite well, because that used to be the go-to plan for Do-and-Be and Xiaogu.
Nothing crazy out of Snake as well. It's again another nice team fighting. Very nice tanky front line with a couple of carries thrown into the mix. Good dive potential. Something they excel at. Something we know that they're very strong at in the regular split. It's not fancy, it's not stylish. But it works, and it worked for them in Game 3. It allowed them a chance to get back into this match. Now they have to hit it home. Takes to Game 5.
Yeah, and maybe it's just looking back to what happened in Game 1, what Xiaohu could do on that champion. I want to see if he could be as impactful as he was back then.
Let's see what they can do. RNG for a chance at Rift Rivals and securing their date with Invictus Gaming. For Snake, it's for the Silver Scrapes. Level 3 for Hudia as well as Crystal.
There we go.
They go in for the fight. Jumps on top of Tom Kench first, trying to lock him down. He is going to get locked down. Stunned as well. Grey health going to get popped. Is that enough to keep him alive? There is an exhaust sticky on Uzi.
Tower.
Rips out the spears. And first blood picked up by Uzi.
Skarner. So he should feel comfortable there.
Well, Trundle's in the bottom lane again. Pillar is going to separate Hudia, and it's going to be another kill picked up by RNG. This time, LPL gets it for himself. Contest between the two teams. Currently, RNG have priority over the bottom lane. The 2 kills have been
here we
down
go.
there, but SOFM, here comes the ninja delivery system, gets the double taunt as well, pulls back Kalissa, picks up a kill against RNG's 80 carry. Xiaohu's jumped down into bottom lane as well, but he's locked down. No ultimate available for this bird. Snake get a single pick onto the carry of RNG. They're going for a fight. There's a Shen on top of that Time Kench as well. 3 members being delivered in. Another double taunt coming out from Flandre. Uzi deleted again from the fight. Xiaohu's jumping to the backlines, gets good damage. And Crystal, let me chomps him. RNG, can they pull off a 3-on-5 in the back end of this fight? Guoguo's going low. Knockup doesn't connect, but the pullback from Xiaohu does. Hudia is going to save him with the eat. Grey health keeps him alive for a minute longer. The vision comes out. Flandre with a massive taunt once more. Gets the dodge zone active. Tries to take down LPL. Not going to be enough. And the Emperor Palpatine hands come out from Xiaohu, getting another one, pulls it back. Hudia knocked up at the tip of MLXG. Going forward, Hudia in trouble. One more attack would be enough. The vision's not going to be there. The rip is not going to be there either. Guoguo's jumped back into the fight. Letme's healing off minions, but the ultimate is going to be enough to heal him back up. MLXG low once more. SOFM gets the kill. Xiaohu's in trouble, and there might be a delayed ace here coming out for Snake. Xiaohu's still trying to run away, and they give it to Crystal.
And because of that, the gold advantage that Uzi had is suddenly has to go towards a defensive item.
Slow down Crystal, looking for the initiation, throw out Brom. SOFM's trying to charge in. There is QSS available for Uzi. They eat up Hudia, jumps in, immediately QSS. Is that Captain Jack or is it Uzi? Doesn't matter. Uzi is the best of both worlds at the Omen. SOFM gets taken down. Ming's taking some damage, gets away from the curtain call. And RNG are looking for mid lane. Flandre hiding in the bush like a true ninja he is. Flashes forward. Winter's Bite slows him down. Ming lives. MLXG chases Flandre out of there. Predator has already been used by SOFM. Xiaohu is not in this fight. He's in fact
They're
over
going
the
in.
wall, and Flandre with a double taunt in the back lines. Uzi's left untouched, but they pull back the main tank from RNG. Try and take down Let Me. He disengages, gets away. Guokwo now going in for the flank himself. Pops the ultimate. Xiaohu wants to jump back in, pulls back Guokwo into the fight as well. Stand United coming out from Flandre. He's fairly low jumping into this one. This looks like a good fight for RNG, and it pops. Xiaohu with the kill. They throw Brom in as well. Slams down the chair, gets the knockouts. RNG win a team fight.
While Jin does incredibly well versus Squishies, having to deal with that massive HP tank,
Ooh.
I don't see it happening.
Ripping back Guokwo again. SOFM bringing the main tank to the back lines. RNG decided to go for a fight. Let Me's taking up a lot of damage, uses his own stopwatch, and Xiaohu is tanking the turret. And when she gets that first kill, Uzi diving in. They throw in Ming as well. Crystal takes one back. They lock down SOFM. Guokwo is in stasis. Silence as he comes back up. Double kill picked up by Xiaohu. They want to meet IG in the semi-finals, and there's only 2 members of Snake left alive. Make that none. Double kill for Uzi.
Yep, you could see them in the back, already out of their chairs and excited for this one because this seems like it's already game.
Normally you do not escape the Snake pit alive, but Snake are the ones that have to travel to Shanghai. RNG look dominant in games 1 and 2. Snake fought back for game 3, but it's all over, ladies and gentlemen. RNG, they booked their spot at Rift Rivals, and most importantly for the team, Uzi is now 1 step closer to picking up his crown.
And here's the thing, feels like it's a little bit scripted because the team that took the first set versus Invictus Gaming to start the season are going to face them in the semifinals to go towards that finals, of course, in the playoffs.